What's going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. So there's been a lot of statues going up for pre-order lately, so we need to do a statue preview video, check out a few different sites, and give you guys my opinion on some of these statues. So first, let's check out Kaio Nation. So one of the newest statues that's getting some pretty good hype is this God of War Ragnarok by Wing Studios. So as far as I can tell, you basically have Kratos, and he comes with 3 different swap outs as far as I can tell. So you have basically the Blades of Chaos, but then he also has the spear with like a open shield or closed shield, as well as the axe with the open or closed shield. Atreus is just that. You have some sort of creature there. I can't tell what that is. One of the biggest problems I find is the angles of like the photos they took are horrible. Like there's not a single photo of this from the front angle. Everything's from the side, and I hate that. Like, how can I even tell how good this statue is? They did a horrible job on the photos. It's a pretty good sized statue, but there's not a single like good photo of any of their faces, Atreus or Kratos. That's the best photo of Kratos. That's not a very good photo. Based off of this, though, I still like my Prime 1 more. I think Prime 1 overall is a better sculpt. Probably going to be a better paint app. I like the base. You know, you got whatever like fish creature that is. And that looks like something's been cut off. Maybe him, his lower half. Can't really tell. There's some ruins maybe there. But again, the photos are garbage. It's pretty pricey, like as expensive as Prime 1. Prime 1 also has a plethora of switch outs. No spear, because it's obviously from the first God of War. This is Ragnarok. Armor choice is okay. Prefer the Prime 1. Overall, it's pretty nice, but the photos are just really bad. And I'm sure there's going to be better Ragnarok statues out there. So that is the first one to chat about. Goodness, how many sold out? Let's go to actually pre-order. That's just on the main page. See what else I want to see here. I'm not going to go through 87 pages. But some statues definitely grab the attention. A lot of different animes. Kaio Nation just needs to remove these sold out ones. Have like a sold out section. Alright, let's check out FNC Store. So there is something, a few things I gotta talk about. Okay, first is this Mario statue by T Studio. This is actually really cool. I like this. You're basically getting like the evolution of Mario in all forms. You know, standard Mario punching a star, flying, riding a Yoshi. Also looks like flying. A bunch of creatures and eggs, and I think this is cool. There's actually been several Mario statues out there, and I think they actually all look really good. You know, like this looks fantastic. What scale is this? 55 centimeters. Doesn't even say what scale it is, but I do like that. Wake Studio 1/4 Skull Kid. So this I do like quite a bit. So you get the moon similar to mine, but this one has the face on it, which is actually accurate to the video game. And you get yellow or gray option. You know, and then you basically get 2 fairies, because he does have 2 fairies in the game. You get all these different masks, you know, similar to mine, as well as like sort of the clock town, him sitting on a tree stump. I like this quite a bit. 1/4 scale, decent size, $500. And between the two, I'd probably go yellow. I like this a bit. I would say this is the second best Majora's Mask I've seen out there. You know, probably even giving mine a run for its money. But yeah, I definitely like that. Let's see. go to pre-orders. Yeah, there's another one I really want to talk about. This right here. So this is the first Link life-size bust we've ever seen. So 1-to-1, it is $750 plus shipping with them. It's not up for PO and Kyo Nation yet, but it will be. And theirs will include shipping. I really like this, folks. Oh my gosh. So first off, I'm a huge fan of Tears of Kingdom, Breath of the Wild. And I think for a life-size bust, I would actually prefer Blue Link because it's just a lot more detailed. On a, you know, if you did an Ocarina of Time life-size bust, it would frankly be boring. There's not enough detail. Where this, you have that super detailed blue costume, the gauntlets, his hair's very intricate. You know, it's just a lot more intricate overall. I think overall they did a really good job. You know, it's actually quite big, 70 centimeters wide and 81 tall. So this is a big boy. You know, I think the face looks really good. Probably decal eyes. The hair's very finely detailed. I like the pose, the fact it's like an infinity bust. You have a little master sword here in the front. And then I know let's see, can we zoom in? There's almost like a cave entrance right here on the back. Then you just have like trees and everything. So it's pretty cool base, honestly. So it's a big bust. It's highly limited. There's only 188, you know, in the world. They're also doing a 1/3 version. So if you just want to get 1/3, of course, for me, you know, I would not do 1/3. You got to go life size. There's 17 in stock. I can't order this through FNC. I'd do Kyo Nation if I was to do it. But Engineer Studio, I don't know much about them, but they have, you know, produce some stuff, and it says you get a free real fabric cape if you want to display that, as well as master sword with LED. So I don't know, like, does this have an LED in it, or does it include an additional sword? Because I noticed the sword he's grabbing, that is not the master sword. Maybe they mean you get a master sword as well. That's just like a standard sword, which it should be the master sword. And the shield option also, they chose just like that shield, which looks really cool. Like, I like that shield. But it's not the Hylian shield, obviously. Nevertheless, I think this is amazing, and I'd really love to get that. If you paired this with the other 1/4 Link, the one, I believe it's Creation Studios, I actually canceled that PO, but man, if I got this, I'd want to get that again and pair them. That would be so amazing to have that pair. So I definitely really like this Link. I'm like thinking up, like, man, there has to be a way for me to get this. You know, freaking love that Link. Oh my Jupiter. You know, it's like if I was to get another video game bust, I feel like Link would be the one to get. You know, because Zelda's one of my favorite video game. You know, like, I would never get a Nathan Drake bust or Dante, no. Lara Croft, maybe just because she's hot. Yeah. Let's see. Is there any other pressing ones? Yeah, here we're on Hexapisso's website. There's actually a few here I want to talk about. So this Goku, I actually really like this. I think the sculpt is good. Great key effect. Nice, you know, detail. Like, look at that skin texture. This looks good. I like this. Let's see, how much is it? The deposit's $59, full payment's $279. The only problem is the scale. It's 1/6. If you made this life size and threw like a nice black underbase, this would be a great like Saiyan statue to get for Goku. So I really like that, actually. Boring Studio. That's seriously their name. Anime themed customize. It's like a pedestal. Yeah, anyways, I did want to talk about this boot. I love this boot. I think it's amazing. The base is great with all those like auras. The key blast looks pretty cool. You know, nice black underbase. The biggest problem, again, the scale. It's only 1/6. They should not be, you know, 1/6 for me feels like a thing of the past. Like, who still collects that stuff? You know, it's like, I have no interest in 1/6 ever again. No. If it's not 1/4, it immediately is no longer interesting for me. The only exception would be something like this, you know, because this is more like probably 1/9 scale. But this thing's also 3 feet plus tall, and it has, you know, like Majin, Vegeta, Cell, Broly, Kid Buu, Frieza, Giant Dragon. No, like, this is sick. I like this. The biggest problem, though, is, one, it never happened. It's a, you know, really a concept piece. Two, the scale doesn't scale with anything, so it's not going to work with anything. It has to be a standalone piece, otherwise it looks out of place. You know, so those are like the biggest problems with this. Other than that, though, I do like this, although I don't think it's worth $3,000. That includes shipping. But that is a lot of money. That is like almost a Prime 1 Predator statue, which is definitely going to be better than that. Plus, I almost guarantee, like, I would put money on it, 100% of these will arrive broken. Like, literally every single one is going to have some form of damage. It can't not have damage. It's wild. Like, that thing is going to have damage. This as well, another crazy DBZ piece. I do like this. I think this is great. Let's see, and it's $1,300, including shipping at least. This is really cool. The dragon is huge, although it's just like a dragon head and an aura, which I don't like. You know, I kind of preferred like MRC style, but look how big that Jupiter is. What the fuck? I would love to see the prototype first, you know, especially that Goku. Like, I don't know how good this Goku's really going to be. It's just like a drawing. But I do like this overall. I think it's pretty sick looking. Again, very pricey, $13.69. That's nearly Prime 1 Goku price. But this thing's also stupid big. Like, you would have to display it only at the side, like on a 48-inch garage shelf. So very difficult to display. You know, but I do like it. It is wild. I've never truly been, you know, like super tempted with Last Sleep. They're always doing these crazy designs, but none of them truly interest me. You know, here's the figure class copying KD. Goodness. Cloud Studios, Vegeta 1-to-1. You know, it's very similar to the MRC. I still like MRC better. This is something I also would love to get. I am a huge fan of Demon Slayer. Even my wife is a huge fan. Like, I told her to watch it because season 1 was 10 out of 10. And I was like, babe, you gotta watch this. And so she watched it. You know, she actually grew up watching anime. So she loved it. In the last season, season 3, you know, it aired on Netflix. Me and my wife instantly binged the entire season that day. We stayed up till probably 2 a.m. binging it. We were just so into it. So this, I freaking love this. It is quite pricey though. $16.79 Jupiter. So it is pricey. It's also not even shipping till Q4 of 2024. So that is a long time from now for an unlicensed piece. You know, it is big, 93 centimeters by 85, so it's a beast. And it's definitely the best Tanjiro bust I've seen. Like, I don't think I've seen another bust, but I really like this. I think it's sick. You know, if I collected more than DBZ, I would get that Tanjiro bust with a Tanjiro 1/4 and a Nezuko 1/4 on the other side. I still want to buy this. Oh, it's in stock. Goodness. I love that Kid Goku. I think it's so cool. I am waiting for the other box of that. Last Sleep is another one. No. Whitehole Studios. I'm sorry, Whitehole. They create a lot of stuff, but it still just doesn't, like, interest me enough to buy it. You know, like, everyone's been just, like, all over them. They have not yet intrigued me. The closest thing I've been interested in is their Frieza. The Frieza bust. I love the Frieza bust. I think that is the best thing that, you know, they have done. Today we're not going to be... Oh, son of a tomboy. Dang. Can't search Frieza bust, but we can search Frieza at least. Yeah, Showtime also very similar. But yeah, check out this white hole. That thing looks like it's 186 centimeters. I hate centimeters. Just tell me in feet for this. I think it's like 6 feet tall. It looks probably to scale, actually. Like, I don't think it's super overscaled. The bust you get, you're basically just missing the legs. But the detail looks good. I like the paint app. The sculpt looks excellent. There's a light up. You could also, I think they also made a 1/4 scale version. Yeah, I think that looks 1/6. But I don't know if I'd want this in a life size. I mean, here's the thing. I feel like if I'm getting a life size Freeze, I'd want it in his final form. But this form's the second best form. You get the Saiyan armor. He does result back to this generally, when he returned. I love this, though. But no space. I'm trying to figure out on that Link bust, how can we get Link? Oof. I need like a minimum 36-inch garage shelf and ideally top shelf space. Yeah, here's all the freaking white hole stuff. People are just going balls crazy over that freaking cell, and I'm just like, honestly, I still like my Infinity Studio better. I think they went over the top, and if you just look at cell versus my cell, I think Infinity's better. The one I do really like is this Vegeta. I think Goku's pretty good. Frieza's pretty good. I don't know. Maybe I just need to see him in person. Anyways, folks, let me know what you guys think of some of these statues. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.